In this video, I'm going to show you how to beat people at Monopoly. I've done some good research, and I'm pretty sure that these tips and strategies are going to really help you win at your boring family game nights. If you want to know the best property to invest in, how to make good trades, and ultimately how to win the game of Monopoly, stick around because this video is going to tell you how to do exactly that, coming up right after this. Hey there everybody, today I'm going to be showing you how to beat people at Monopoly and give you some overall strategy tips on how to win the game. So let's just hop right into it. Let's start by talking about what you should do at the beginning of the game. The first and most important thing for your pregame is to buy literally every single property that you land on, regardless if you think you're going to need it later. If you need it, great, and if you don't, it's going to help out in trades a lot in the future. So if they really needed the green properties, and I had that one green property card that they don't have, I can get a lot out of them for that trade. If you really want to beat people at Monopoly, getting a ton of properties at the beginning is really the best way to do so. That's really all you're going to need to do at the start of the game. Just buy as many properties as you land on. The real fun comes in at the mid game. Now that you have a lot of properties, you need to start trading with other people so you can get monopolies and ultimately bankrupt them to win the game, because that's how it works. Now that you have a lot of properties, you're going to need to start trading with other players so that you can get the monopolies you want. But which properties should you trade for, and how should you go about doing so? Well, I'm sure glad you clicked on this video, because I'm about to tell you. But first I need to go to the bathroom, so... Well, statistically, the properties that get landed on the most are the orange properties, so getting those sets you up big time. The red and the light blue properties are also pretty powerful. Oh, and don't forget about the railroads. The railroads are extremely good because if you have 3 or 4 of them, that's $150 or $200 every time someone lands on them. But how do I know that the trade I'm making is a good trade? If they have a property that you want and you have a property that they want, then just make the trade. But if they're gonna get one of those really powerful monopolies that we mentioned earlier, don't trade with them. It gives them a powerful advantage and evens out the playing field, so it's more chance. Just get other properties. You don't need to get the very best properties every single time. This entire video is really just a general framework of strategy that you should follow. But a lot of people actually don't realize that there's a lot more that goes into trading than meets the eye. Having good charisma can actually really save you in this situation. Let me show you what I mean. For example, let's say that Joe has 2 orange properties and a green property, and Bob has 2 green properties and an orange property. But Bob, being a smart player because he watched this YouTube video, knows that doing this trade is really bad for his game. So Bob, of course, declines. What can we do in this situation? We really want that orange property because it gives us the best monopoly in the entire game, but how? I don't know about you, but it's pretty obvious to me that we need to bribe Bob. Some great ways to do this are by gun, knife, and threatening to downvote their post on Reddit. 5, 4... Nope, I call your bluff. 3, 2, 1. No, please don't do anything. I need the card mode. No. Next, I want to talk about chance and community chest cards. On your standard board of Monopoly, there are 3 chance spots and 3 community chest spots, totaling 6 spaces in all. 6 spaces out of 40 makes it pretty likely that your opponent's going to land on one of these at some point. So, if they end up going to the bathroom at any point in time, mess them up by placing one of your own printed cards on the top of the deck. Or if they happen to have a bladder the size of a Macy's parade balloon, just do the classic, "Hey, look over there" trick. Works every time. Works literally every single time. Look over there! Oh, you mean the camera there recording us in the skit? No, you weirdo, it was just a spot on my glasses. Give your firstborn child to the player sitting to your right? Oh, that one's the worst. Hit that one. Dude, this is like the 4th time in a row. Like, what? Hey man, look, at least it wasn't that card that landed you on Illinois Avenue. But you're so right. That would have hurt my game so much, dude. I know, right? At this point, I think I've covered mid-game pretty well, so let's move on to the end game. At this stage of the game, if you really want to beat people at Monopoly and win, you have to start putting houses on all your different properties. You want to have at least 3 houses on every single property that you own in a Monopoly, because at 3 houses, the rent really starts to jump up. This is also a fantastic time to start rolling the dice on the other person's property in order to accidentally knock down their houses and hotels. You can even grab your favorite stuffed animal and pretend like they're Godzilla by kicking down the other person's houses and hotels. Dude! Hey man, at least you didn't land on Illinois Avenue. Oh, yeah. Sorry I got mad. Just, you know, in the moment. Isn't that right, baby? Illinois Avenue will be tragic. They'll be bad. Oh, you're not daddy anymore. Oh, no. The last and most important tip on how you can win Monopoly is to simply flip the board. That felt good. I mean, why did they even get Monopoly in the first place? Just play Settlers of Catan. It's way better and more fun. So comment down below on which strategy that you're going to be using most next time you play Monopoly. As you can tell, that video wasn't really all that serious. I'm not a board game strategist. No, I'm a comedian here on YouTube, and it's my goal to make you laugh every single Friday. And I'm also family friendly because I think that everyone should be able to laugh in a tough time. So if you'd be interested in funny videos every Friday, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when I upload every single Friday. Well, that's it for me, and I'm looking forward to laughing with you next Friday. See you then.